Snow has been falling for hours now. Not the kind of snow that rushes or stings, but the slow, patient kind that drifts downward as if it has nowhere else to be. Each step you take sinks gently into the path beneath your boots. There is no sound except the soft compression of snow and the steady rhythm of your breathing. In and out. The mountain road curves ahead, barely visible, softened by white. Trees stand quietly on either side, their branches heavy, unmoving, as though they too have decided to rest. You are not lost. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be. The cold does not bother you anymore. It feels distant, manageable, almost kind. As you move forward, your body begins to slow, not because you must, but because it wants to. Far ahead, barely noticeable at first, a single warm light glows. It doesn't flicker. It does not rush to be seen. It simply waits. The mountain inn. The closer you get, the quieter everything becomes. Even the wind seems to lose interest, softening into a low, harmless whisper around you. Snowflakes land on your coat and stay there, unmelted, unbothered. The inn grows clearer now. Dark wooden walls, wide windows glowing amber from within, a roof thick with snow, holding warmth like a promise. This place has stood here a long time, long enough to understand storms, long enough to know that they always pass. You reach the steps leading up to the door. They creak faintly beneath your weight, not in protest but in recognition, as if they remember travelers like you. You pause, not because you need to catch your breath, but because something inside you is already beginning to let go. Your shoulders drop slightly, your jaw loosens, even your thoughts slow, stretching out, becoming less defined. You place a hand on the door. The wood is solid, warm, and with one slow, unhurried movement, you open it. Warmth surrounds you immediately, not sharply, not suddenly. It moves toward you gently, like a blanket lifted from the fire and placed carefully around your shoulders. The scent of burning wood fills the air, dry, familiar, comforting. Somewhere inside, a fireplace crackles softly, its rhythm unchanging and calm. You step inside and close the door behind you. The storm disappears, not because it has ended, but because it no longer matters. Inside the inn, the world is simple. Wooden beams stretch overhead, dark and smooth with age. The floor beneath your feet is worn, steady, trustworthy. A few lamps glow quietly along the walls, their light low and golden. Nothing here is bright enough to demand attention. Everything here invites rest. You stand still for a moment. Your body notices the warmth first, then the silence, then the safety. Your breathing deepens on its own, in and out. There is no one hurrying you, no voices calling, no expectations waiting, only the fire. You move slowly toward it. Each step feels heavier, not with effort but with comfort, as though gravity itself has softened. The fireplace sits wide and low, built of stone darkened by countless winters. The flames inside are modest, steady, and calm. They do not leap, they do not roar, they simply burn. Logs rest within the hearth, settled into place, glowing at the edges. A soft crackle rises now and then, followed by long stretches of quiet. You take a seat nearby in a deep wooden chair. It accepts you easily. The chair does not creak or shift. It holds you exactly as you are, allowing your body to release its weight fully. As you settle back, warmth spreads slowly, from your back, through your shoulders, down your arms. Your hands rest loosely, fingers relaxed, no tension left to maintain. Your legs feel heavy now, pleasantly so, supported by the solid floor beneath you. The firelight moves gently across the room, stretching shadows along the walls, then letting them fade again. Nothing repeats too quickly. Nothing demands focus. This is a place that understands patience. Somewhere deeper in the inn, a clock ticks, slow, measured, unconcerned. Each second passes without urgency. You do not need to count them. You do not need to follow them. They will continue on their own. Your breathing becomes slower now, longer inhales, even longer exhales. With each breath out, your body sinks a little deeper into the chair. With each breath in, warmth fills the spaces where tension once lived. Outside, snow continues to fall, layering the world gently, covering sharp edges, quieting movement. Inside, the fire remains steady. Crackle, pause, settle. Your eyelids feel slightly heavier. You do not have to close them yet. You can, if you want. There is no right time here. The inn does not measure rest, it allows it. You begin to imagine the many nights this room has held, travelers arriving cold and tired, boots drying by the fire, hands warming slowly, just like yours are now. The inn remembers them all. It remembers their sighs of relief, their quiet moments, the way sleep eventually took them gently without effort. You are simply the next in a long, peaceful line. Your thoughts grow softer. They drift in slowly, then drift away. There is no need to hold on to any of them. The fire will keep burning. The walls will keep standing. The night will pass safely on its own. You are allowed to rest. The fire continues to burn exactly as it should, not brighter, not dimmer, just steady. You notice how little effort it takes now to remain still. Your body has found a position it likes, one it does not wish to change. The chair supports you completely, as if it were shaped with you in mind. Your back rests easily. Your neck feels loose. Your head settles into a natural balance. There is no strain anywhere. Your breathing has slowed without instruction, in and out. Each breath feels smoother than the last, like a gentle wave that knows exactly where to go. The sounds around you are simple. The fire's quiet crackle, the faint settling of wood, the distant patient ticking of the clock. None of these sounds compete with one another. They coexist, and slowly your mind begins to follow their example. Thoughts arrive less often now. When they do, they move more slowly, softer around the edges. They do not demand attention. They pass through gently like snow drifting past a window. You do not need to examine them. You do not need to finish them. Your mind understands that this moment is not for thinking. It is for resting. Your eyelids grow heavier again. If they close, that is fine. If they remain half open, that is fine too. The firelight continues whether you watch it or not. You become aware of warmth spreading deeper now, not just on your skin but through your muscles. Your shoulders soften further, sinking down and back. Your arms feel pleasantly heavy, completely supported. Your hands are loose, your fingers slightly curled, relaxed in a natural way. Your legs feel still and grounded, as though they have decided they will not move again tonight. And they are right. There is no reason to move. Outside, the storm continues its quiet work. Snow builds up against the walls of the inn, thick and insulating. Each layer makes the inside feel even safer, even more contained. The world is becoming smaller. Just this room, this fire, this moment. Time stretches gently, losing its sharpness. Minutes no longer matter. Only comfort does. Your breathing is deep now, slow, even, effortless. With every exhale, your body releases something it no longer needs. A little tension, a little weight, a little awareness. With every inhale, calm fills the space that remains. You are not drifting yet. You are settling, like snow settling onto the ground, quietly, completely. The fire shifts slightly. A log settles inward with a soft, reassuring sound. Nothing changes. Nothing needs to. Your mind is very quiet now, not empty, just calm, as if it has stepped back and decided to let the night take over. The fire holds its shape, flame by flame, never rushing, never fading. You notice how natural it feels to simply sit and listen. No effort is required. No attention needs to be forced. Your breathing continues at its own pace, in and out. The warmth from the hearth reaches deeper now, spreading through your chest and back, settling in places that have held tension for longer than you realized. It feels good to let that tension go. Very good. You glance around the room again, slowly, comfortably. The walls are lined with shelves holding old books, their spines darkened with age. Some lean slightly, as if tired in the same pleasant way you are. A thick woven rug lies beneath the chairs, softening every sound. Even movement here has been gently discouraged. This inn was built for nights like this. Nights when the world outside insists on cold and wind, and the world inside answers with warmth and stillness. Somewhere nearby the wood in the fire shifts again. A soft crackle follows, then quiet. You notice that the sound never surprises you. It always arrives gently as though it knows you are resting. Your body feels heavier now, not uncomfortable, comfortably weighted. Your shoulders sink a little deeper. Your spine settles naturally against the chair. Your head finds its balance, supported without strain. There is nothing to adjust. Everything is already right. Your thoughts continue to slow, but they do not disappear. They wander calmly, without urgency. You might think about the journey that brought you here, or imagine the snow falling steadily outside. Perhaps you picture the road now completely covered, erased by white, ensuring that no one will disturb the night. It feels reassuring to know that nothing will interrupt this moment. The inn has closed itself off from the world, just for tonight. The clock continues its patient ticking. Each second passes quietly without demanding recognition. You are aware of time, but not controlled by it. Minutes stretch out, wide and open, giving you plenty of space to rest inside them. Your breathing remains slow and even, in and out. Each breath feels deeper than the last, filling your lungs completely, then leaving without effort. Your chest rises and falls gently, rhythmically. There is comfort in this rhythm. You become aware of how calm your body feels. Your jaw is loose, your tongue rests easily. Even the small muscles around your eyes have softened. There is no clenching anywhere. Your hands feel warm now, fingers relaxed, palms resting comfortably. Your legs are still, grounded, supported. You could remain like this for a very long time, and you will. The fire continues its quiet work. Flames curl around the logs, glowing softly, sending steady heat into the room. The light flickers across the walls in slow, repeating patterns. Nothing changes quickly here. Everything moves at the pace of rest. Outside, snow continues to fall. It settles on the roof, on the window ledges, on the ground beyond. Each layer adds silence. Each layer adds protection. Inside, the inn feels wrapped, insulated, held. You feel the same way, held. Your mind drifts again comfortably. You imagine the inn late at night, long after travelers have gone to sleep, the fire still burning low, the walls listening, the clock ticking softly into the early hours. This place knows how to keep watch. You do not need to. Your breathing remains steady, in and out. With each breath, you sink further into the chair, further into warmth, further into ease. There is no goal now, No transition you need to notice, just rest, continuing gently, naturally, exactly as it should. The fire breathes in its own quiet way. Flame bends, then straightens, then settles again. You notice how naturally your breathing has begun to match it. In and out. There is no effort in this rhythm. It feels as though your body remembered something old and familiar. How to rest without instruction. The chair beneath you feels warmer now, as if it has adjusted to you completely. The wood holds your shape. The cushions no longer resist, they support. You listen more closely to the sounds around you, not actively, not with focus, simply allowing them to exist. The fire offers a soft crackle now and then. The room answers with silence. The clock marks time patiently in the distance. Nothing overlaps too sharply. Nothing interrupts. These sounds were never meant to entertain. They were meant to accompany. Your thoughts drift again unhurried. You imagine the inn during the day, quiet even then, waiting for night to return. Sunlight touching the windows briefly, then moving on. The fire resting, only faintly warm. This place saves its energy. It understands balance. You feel that same balance settling into you. Your shoulders remain low and loose. Your arms rest heavily, comfortably at your sides. Your chest rises slowly, falls slowly. There is a sense of completeness in each breath. Nothing missing, nothing extra. The warmth from the fire reaches your legs now, spreading evenly. Your knees soften. Your calves feel relaxed. Even your feet feel still and supported, grounded against the floor. Your entire body feels connected, one resting shape. Outside, the storm continues without urgency. Snow does not hurry. It simply arrives and stays. Wind brushes against the walls of the inn, but it has no power here. Its voice is quiet now, distant and unimportant. Inside, the fire answers with calm persistence or crackle, settle, warmth. Your mind continues to wander gently, not in straight lines, not toward conclusions, just slow, circular movement. You might notice a memory pass by, or an image of light on snow, or nothing at all. All of it is acceptable. None of it needs attention. The clock continues its steady pattern. Tick, pause, tick. Each sound confirms that the night is moving safely forward. You are not required to follow it. Your breathing is deep now, in and out, longer exhales. Your body releases a little more weight with each one. You feel heavier in the best possible way, secure, anchored, at rest. The firelight shifts again, casting long, gentle shadows across the room. They stretch, then soften, then disappear. Nothing holds its shape for long, and that is comforting. You imagine the hours ahead, the fire continuing to burn steadily, the snow thickening outside, the inn remaining unchanged. There is no interruption coming, no sudden sound, no reason to wake. Just a long, quiet night unfolding slowly. You remain in your chair, perfectly supported, breathing, listening, resting. The night continues. The fire remains exactly where it is, not growing, not fading, just present. You notice that you no longer feel the need to shift or adjust. Your body has settled into stillness naturally, without instruction. The chair holds you in a way that feels permanent, as if it were always meant for this moment. Your breathing continues, slow and deep, in and out. Each breath feels familiar now, like a rhythm you have known for a long time. You become aware of how quiet your mind has grown, not empty, just uncluttered. Thoughts arrive gently, take their time, then leave without resistance. Nothing lingers longer than it needs to. The room supports this calm. The walls do not echo. The floor does not creak. The air itself feels settled. Everything here has learned how to be still. You notice small details without effort. The way the firelight softens the edges of the room. The way shadows move slowly, never sharply. The way warmth fills the space evenly, without hot or cold spots. This inn was designed to remove discomfort, to make rest unavoidable. Outside, snow continues its patient fall. Layer by layer, it builds a quiet barrier between this place and everything else. Roads disappear, paths fade. The world beyond the inn grows smaller, less defined, less important. Inside, the night expands. Your shoulders remain loose and heavy. Your arms feel warm, supported from elbow to wrist. Your hands rest naturally, fingers barely curled, free of tension. Your chest rises slowly, falls slowly. There is no pause between breaths that feels uncomfortable. Everything flows. The fire makes a soft sound as a log settles. It does not startle you. It feels expected, reassuring. A reminder that the fire is doing its work, steadily, responsibly. You trust it. The clock continues to mark time. Tick. Pause. Tick. It does not hurry. It does not announce itself. It simply confirms that the night is moving forward as it should. You feel no need to follow it. Your legs feel completely at rest now. From your hips down to your feet, there is a sense of heaviness that feels grounding rather than restrictive. You could remain like this indefinitely, and nothing would ask you to change. Your thoughts drift again. You might imagine the inn many years ago, standing against countless winters. Or you might imagine it many years from now, unchanged, still waiting with warm light and steady fire. Time does not affect this place the way it affects others. It remains. Your breathing remains deep and even, in and out. Each exhale releases another small layer of awareness, not sleep yet, but close, very close. The firelight continues to move slowly across the room. Patterns form, soften, fade. Nothing repeats exactly, and yet everything feels familiar. That familiarity is comforting. You feel completely safe here. There is no vigilance left in your body. No part of you is listening for danger. No part of you is preparing to respond. You are free to rest fully. The night continues to stretch out before you, long, quiet, undisturbed. The inn remains awake just enough to keep you safe. You do not need to. The fire continues its quiet work. Flames move slowly, curling around the logs, never reaching too far, never pulling back too quickly. They seem content to remain exactly as they are. You notice how your body mirrors this stillness. There is no urge to shift your weight, no small discomfort asking for attention. Your body feels settled, complete, as though it has finally arrived where it belongs. Your breathing remains slow and steady, in and out. Each breath moves smoothly, without pause, without effort. The room feels warmer now, not just in temperature, but in presence. The wooden walls seem closer in a comforting way, enclosing the space gently. The ceiling beams stretch overhead, solid and unmoving, holding the night in place. Nothing here feels temporary. Everything feels dependable. Your mind continues to drift, calmly and quietly. Thoughts pass through like distant shapes seen through falling snow. You can notice them without following them. There is no reason to. They move on by themselves. The clock continues its patient rhythm. Tick, pause, tick. The sound blends easily with the fire, creating a steady background that never changes. Time feels wide now, unrushed, unmeasured. You're not counting minutes, you are resting inside them. Your shoulders remain low and loose. Your neck feels supported, balanced, free of tension. Your head rests naturally as though gravity itself has softened. Your face feels relaxed. The muscles around your eyes are loose. Your jaw hangs comfortably, unforced. There is no expression to hold. Outside, the snow continues to fall, silently covering everything beyond the inn. The world outside grows quieter with each passing moment. Paths disappear, edges soften, movement fades. Inside, the fire answers with calm consistency. Crackles settle, warmth. You feel a sense of continuity now. Nothing is beginning, nothing is ending. The night simply continues. This feeling is deeply reassuring. There is nothing to anticipate, nothing to prepare for, only rest unfolding at its own pace. Your breathing deepens slightly again, in and out. Each exhale leaves you heavier, more grounded, more at ease. You feel supported from every side, from the chair beneath you, from the warmth around you, from the quiet itself. The firelight shifts again, tracing slow patterns along the walls and floor. The movement is gentle, predictable, soothing. You could watch it endlessly, or not at all. Either way, it remains. You realize now how safe this night feels. No sudden sounds will arrive. No interruptions are waiting. The inn has closed itself to the outside world completely. It stands watch so you do not have to. Your mind grows quieter still, but the words continue. They move slowly, steadily, like footsteps through deep snow. You follow them easily without effort. There is no rush to sleep. There is no pressure to stay awake. The night allows both. The fire continues to burn. The clock continues to tick. The snow continues to fall. And you continue to rest. The fire continues to glow, low and steady. It does not change. It does not ask for attention. It simply remains. You notice now that staying awake requires no effort, and falling asleep requires none either. Your body has already chosen. Your breathing is slow and deep, in and out. Each breath feels softer than the one before it, as though the air itself has become heavier, calmer, easier to hold. Your thoughts no longer move in clear shapes. They stretch gently, becoming quiet impressions rather than words. Nothing needs to be understood. Nothing needs to be remembered. The chair supports you completely, holding every part of you without pressure. Your shoulders are loose, your arms are heavy, your legs are still, your body feels warm all the way through. The fire makes a soft sound as a log settles inward. It feels distant now, like a sound heard through a dream. The clock continues to tick somewhere far away, but it no longer marks time. It marks safety. Outside, the snow has slowed. The storm has softened into silence. The inn stands wrapped in white, protected, undisturbed. Inside, the night is fully formed. There is nothing left to happen. Your breathing becomes even slower now. Long inhales, longer exhales. With every breath out, awareness fades gently, like light dimming at the end of a long day. Your eyelids are closed now. If they were not before, they are now. Your mind is quiet, not empty. Resting, the fire remains, crackling softly, steady, unchanging. It will continue long after sleep arrives. It will keep the room warm. It will keep the night calm. You do not need to stay awake for any of this. Sleep comes naturally, not all at once, but gently, quietly, safely. And now, there are no more words, only the steady, comforting sound of the fire burning calmly through the rest of the night.